friends. I hope that y'all are all doing well. This week I'm going to talk about doing the beginning, middle, and end of your story. Sometimes it helps if you go ahead and write on your paper first, next, and last, so that you know that you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Don't forget that in the beginning, you should talk about your characters and maybe where your characters are. For instance, in this story, it should be about you, but there could be other people in this story, like your friend or someone that's in your family. Next, should talk about what happens in the middle of the story. Maybe there's a problem, or maybe there's something that you were wanting to do. And then at the very end, you're just going to talk about what happened at the end of your story. So Miss Sosa is going to start, so don't forget, you can either do the first, next, last, or you can just tell your story in 3 parts. And one of the ways that I like to do that is to draw a line here. This is for the first, or the beginning, the middle, and the end, okay? That way I have a little spot where I can draw a little picture, and then I can draw a picture for the middle, and then I can draw a picture for the end. So one time when I was a little girl, I decided that I wanted to make brownies, but I had never made brownies before, so I looked up a recipe, and I got all of this stuff together, but I made a huge mistake. I used baking powder instead of baking soda, and my cake exploded like a brownie volcano. So I'm going to write that story, and you could say first I decided to, but I might use different language too, like one time or when I was a little girl. So I'm going to start with when I was is a sight word. When I was a little, when I was a little girl, it's either I-R, E-R, or U-R. I'm gonna pick I-R, girl. I wanted, Aunt Ed to is a sight word, make, ache. Don't forget about that silent E at the end. I wanted to make brownies. I wanted to make brownies. So I got, remember you can always chop it up, I got all of the ingredients. Wow, that's a really long word, so I'm going to make it into syllables. Ingredients. So there's 4 syllables, so I'm going to do I know how to spell in. Ants. And mixed them together. Ooh, together, that's a hard word too. Together. Remember, TH does not like each other, so they stick out their tongue and say and E-R, I-R, or U-R. I'm going to go with E-R. Then I'm gonna say, next, I put them in a pan and put it in the oven. Don't forget to put your periods at the end of each sentence. Last, I went to get at the brownies. Remember, I spelled it up here, so I can just copy what I wrote up there. So brownies. But I had used the wrong ingredients. I did that up there, so I'm just going to copy it. INGREDANTS. Last I went to get the brownies, but I had used the wrong ingredients and had made a brownie. Remember, I have it right here, so all I have to do is copy. Brownie volcano. And I'm going to put an exclamation point because I think that's kind of funny. I hope that you guys enjoyed my story. I'm going to go back and make some pictures in the open spaces, or I could use another page and do it on the next page. I hope that you guys all have fun coming up with stories about your own funny situations or sad situations, and I'm sure your teacher cannot wait to see them.